What is going on, ninjas? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another BS free review so you guys can make better financial decisions and investment decisions. Today we are going to be talking about Bob. Bob is a hybrid CK rollup and it's really strong. I'm going to give you all the information. So we're going to be talking about the coin sale, about the project, what it is, what it does, the vision. We're going to be talking about the platform, the TVL, all the stats. Then we're going to be covering security, token information, and then we're gonna go to social media, check the social media to ensure that everything is good and hype as we like. And then of course I'm gonna give it a major score, a final score with my final thoughts, and you guys are gonna be able to know what I think about the project. Remember, this is not financial advice. You guys should always do your own research and invest in the projects that you like, not the projects that you see on YouTubers posting or stuff like that. You get my point. Always do your own research. Now, Bob is going to have a coin sale, a public token sale on CoinList from, you guys can see it right here. The KO is going to be 10 November to 13 November. The ICO is going to be public and community sale, 2 sales from 10 of November to 13 of November. They already raised a lot of money. You guys can see the information, $21 million. The public is fully teamed. The backers are major. I mean, quite a lot of pretty interesting and pretty strong backers. You can find all the information, and it's just been a wild ride for the coin since 2023, 2024. I mean, they have been working a long time for this. So, I mean, it's fair to say that this is a safe project. Also, there's gonna be vesting for this sale. There's gonna be for the community sale is a 12-month cliff, just straight away, and for the general sale, the public sale, there's gonna be, you can find the information right here, there's going to be a 12% unlock on day 1 and then a 12 months linear vesting. So there's gonna be vesting for the sale. Keep that in mind if you're wanting to invest. Now, as mentioned, backed by Coin Ventures, pretty big team. You can find all the information about the founders, and overall, when it comes to the project and where the sale is being handled in CoinList, it's more than fair to say that this one is gonna feel that this one is really hyped, and with a $200 and something million TVL is pretty good. Before I made a video about this project Hemi, which is also another protocol on Bitcoin, and this one did, I don't even know, like really massive, what am I, like 100 and near $200 million market cap, and now it's an FTV of 340 million. So if projects like this can do these numbers, I wouldn't be surprised if Bob could reach those numbers as well, and we could be here for a treat. Now let's go ahead and check the project. This is the website. I'm gonna leave all the links down below for you guys. The getaway to Bitcoin D5. We're gonna be talking about the vision in a little bit. The website itself is really nice. The premier destination for Bitcoin liquidity, apps, and institutions. You can find $259 million TVL, over 500,000 users, 30 million plus transactions, projects 120, volume near $2 billion. And you can find more information about it on the website. There is multiple things that you can do, which we are going to be covering that once we get to the dApp. I have too many dApps open, so bear with me there. But without wasting too much time, without spending 3 hours in this video, it's fair to say that if you're interested in Bitcoin solutions and rollups and stuff like that, and also on pre-sale to get in early before things actually get going, this is the project for you for sure. So I don't find any major security issues here whatsoever. Of course, it's a tier 1 ecosystem, that's to expect. Massive backers, massive companies backing the ecosystem, and everything looks fair on top, fair notch. So that's all I'm gonna say. Now, this is the page for the coin sale. The Bob token and community sale is gonna start in 1 day, 5 hours, 17 minutes. Once you watch this video, maybe it's gonna be like a day. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be posting. There's going to be 2 sales, the general public sale and the Bob community member sale. All the information is in this page. I'm going to leave this down below as well for you guys. Introduction to Bob. Bob is building the getaway to Bitcoin DeFi, unlocking real utility for the world's most important asset, Bitcoin. By fusing Bitcoin unmatched security with Ethereum versatility, Bob creates the premier destination for Bitcoin liquidity, applications, and institutions. You can find more information. There is a video around a minute long. All the ecosystems and sort of destinations that are already integrated, the highlights of the project, which is more technical. If you guys like that, you may check it out. If not, no problem. You care about this now. The general public, $230 million FDV. So it's already going to be smaller than the one that I talked before, Hemi, which is a 341 million. But the launch is a little bit bigger than that one, I believe. $165 million FDV for the community members. Discounted rate for both Spice holders and top 2,000 cookie snappers. So find this information when you're doing your own research. There is information about the facts. It's going to be allowed USDT and USDC. The dates, you guys can see all the information. 4% of the supply. Minimum buy is $50. Maximum buy $250,000. Massive project, massive liquidity. Centralized exchanges listing, so this is not a problem. A max buy is a problem when the project is small. So we have big whales selling and really hurting the chart, the price action, but this one is not a problem, so it's fine. General public tranche, $230 million FDV, 20% unlock at TGE 12-month linear investing, receive 20% of your total allocation on day one, then 6.7% per month for 12 months. $165 million here. You can see 12-month linear investing, receive 8% every single month. You can find all the information about it, how it works, and all the information about the protocol. Everything is lined up really, really good. The tokenomics right here. Early contributors 19%. Maybe that includes the team. Early backers 20%. Foundation 10%. Community sale 4%. Ecosystem community 46%. This is a little bit too much, but it's understandable since they invested too much money already at this point that they gotta make some money, and this makes total sense for me. I don't have any complaints. I will have a complaint if this is a small project doing a fair launch, but a project doing a sale this size is actually fine, and they should keep a lot of tokens because they are investing too much. And of course, it's vested, unlocked, stuff like that, so you need to worry about it. So yeah, I mean, this is really strong. This page for the token sale is quite nice because you can find all the information about the protocol, who is backing, who is involved, what it does, what's the vision, everything is right here. So major props for this page. Now we have next is gonna be sort of the vision, what it is. And when it comes to the vision, I want to talk about this part right here. So build on Bitcoin everywhere. You know that one of the major problems with Bitcoin is the limitations that it has. Because first of all, the technology is not that up to date, like all the older products. It's not that versatile, and it's just seen as buy, hold it, and store value. That's it. But projects like this are trying to bridge the scale, bridge the limits, and actually make it like more, like how to say, bridge to all the chains. This used it for all the things, lending, swapping, and many other stuff that they are trying to do, which is more technical. I'm not going to be getting into that. But these are revolutionary projects, and that's what's going to push Bitcoin to new sort of utilities, use cases, and stuff like that. These are going to be the projects doing so for sure. Also being a simple, make Bitcoin a DeFi succeed, but success doesn't mean Bitcoin DeFi only on Bob. It means Bitcoin DeFi on every chain, accessible, secure, and composable. We are doubling down on Bob's hybrid multi-chain vision. Bob is becoming the getaway to Bitcoin DeFi, and you can find everything here that's going to be able to do with Bitcoin. This is pretty impressive, and you can find more information on the documentation as well. Now, what is Bob? I talked about it before, but there is a really big page here only for this, which is going to tell you exactly what the project is. You don't need to waste too much time. You need to understand what it does and what it is, and that's going to be enough for you, which we're not going to be wasting time. Now, this is the app. You can just connect your MetaMask wallet as I did. Just connect your wallet and see how much money you have there. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. If you actually want to interact with Bitcoin, you need to connect another wallet that support the Satoshi network maybe, or the Bitcoin network, and then you're going to be able to, of course, use the platform. But there is other things you can swap. You can see right here. There is news. There is a bridge as well. You can bridge to Bob or to all the chains. I believe a third party, yes, to all the chains. Wait. These are bridges. Yeah, so these are bridges. Apps, you can find the information about the dApps, and they do some voting, community voting. You can earn, migrate, and do a bunch of pretty fun stuff here. So it's a pretty easy to understand, well done platform, and I like that. Now, the audit security, of course, there is audits. I did audit 2025, May 2025, June 2025. And you can find more information about all these reports, many major audits. So security should be on top. You always got to check the security, so you're going to make sure that the projects that you are investing are safe and secure, so you're not going to be involved in some sort of hack. We never know. There is projects that have hundreds of audits. Balancer had too many audits and still go hacked. Running have too many audits and still go hacked. So remember, you can still get hacked if something goes wrong with the project. But well, I cannot control that. Nobody can. You can find information about all the controls here as well in the documentation. Documentation is massive, and pretty much any question that you have, you're going to be able to find it here, guaranteed. Now, the X page, we're going to social already. It was created in 2020, so around 6 years, near 6 years now. It's been a long time. They get away to Bitcoin DeFi, hybrid CK rollup, combining the best of BTC and Ethereum, by Coinbase Ventures, and pretty much a lot of other companies. Pretty strong, a lot of holders, a lot of engagement. So I'm not going to be covering too much here, but really cool, really cool. There is one thing that I want to mention. Now, Bob is already leading innovation in DeFi Bitcoin, in native Bitcoin DeFi. Investor of the hybrid chain design, creator of the first ever Bitcoin as intense system, co-author of BitVM2, whatever, BTC Rollup and Bridges, founder of BitVM ACC Institutional Alliance. All these are technical things. My English doesn't get there, but you can find more information about it. It's really strong. And it's quite professional. It's well handled. The social media, I don't have any problem. They also have a Telegram group. You can join there and find more information about the ecosystem as well. And they do spaces and a bunch of stuff. So, the public. This is a company. Coinbase is not going to invest in any shit project. Let's put it that way. So, guys, my honest thoughts on the project. I would say go ahead and do your own research. It's a 10 out of 10 project. There is no question about it. This is a really massive ecosystem. The numbers are there. The TVL is there. Security is on point. The ventures, the capital, everything that is being throughout this project in 2020 is being on point. And the only thing that you gotta think about when you are decided to invest or not is gonna be the vesting, which is gonna have a 12 months vesting. So your money is gonna be locked. You're only gonna receive 6.6% of your money monthly. And the second is that these sort of Bitcoin-based projects don't usually have too much hype. If you think about it, still a blockchain that is going to be allocation of the coins for the community, stuff like that. So not everyone is excited about Bitcoin-related ecosystems because they usually move slower. And because there's just innovating now. This is like really niche on crypto, and that may play against. But anything else is massive, really nice. I like what this guy is doing. I like the simplicity, the way that they have been handled, all the information that we have, which is public, security, everything is on point. So I would really recommend you guys to go ahead, do your own research, and if you like it, then you get involved with the sales, which is going to be hosted in their website by CoinList as well, which is top-notch sort of a fundraising website, CoinList. So yeah, have some fun. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Also leave a comment down below telling me what do you think about this project, and we're going to make more updates to let you guys know exactly how it went, the TGE, how the race went, and how the project is doing later on once we are already live and trading. So have some fun, stay ninja, and try some Bob.